Alright folks, as a child of the 1950s, we grew up with the motto, better dead than red. In other words, we'd rather be dead than be under communist rule. But when the Cold War was over, I think in 1990, 1989, many people said, just bury that motto. Really? Is that what you want to do? You're forgetting about the communists in China? Now, I know China, its economic system is now capitalist, but the government are communist, meaning they're aggressive and belligerent in their behavior. And we also have the communists in North Korea to worry about. So, I still say better dead than red. The island of Okinawa, Japan. There's a number of military bases there, United States military bases there. And these bases basically keep the commies at bay because they're able to provide a quick response to communist aggression in the region against our allies. So it's a thorn in the side of the communists, these bases. So recently the Americans are going to move a base in Okinawa from one location to another. And as the construction is taking place, a whole lot of Okinawans are demonstrating. Now some of these Okinawans are genuine in their concern, but a lot of them are being exploited by the communists in China and by the communists in North Korea, because you've seen protest signs written in Korean, so I'm going to say it was for the North Koreans, not the South Koreans, and we know that money is flowing into these demonstrators from the communists in China. So at the construction site, there was a line in the ground. The demonstrators are told, do not pass the line because you'll be trespassing, subject to arrest. Now in Japan, a simple line is sufficient to keep people away, as well as a log or a board on the ground is sufficient as a barrier not to trespass. Well, one or two of these demonstrators passed over the line and got arrested for that. Well, two communist newspapers in Okinawa said, see? The Marines passed over the line and got the innocent demonstrator, dragged him over the line and said, see, he's over the line, let's arrest him. Yeah, that's what they reported. And two communist members of the Japanese Diet complained about it in the Diet. What's going on with those Marines grabbing innocent citizens across the line so they can arrest them? To which we have to say, really? Or as we say in Japan, Majikayo! So the Marines went across the line and just got an innocent person and dragged them across so they can arrest him. Sure, why not, eh? No, that's not what happened. You see, because there was a surveillance camera located there, and it belonged to the United States Marine Corps. But there's a gentleman who works for the United States Marine Corps in Okinawa, and his name is Dr. Robert Eldridge. What an honorable man he is. I met him personally, and I can vouch for this guy. What an honorable man he is. And you don't even need me to vouch for him, because the people of Japan admire him. He taught at Osaka University before he got his job with the United States Marine Corps as Deputy Assistant Chief of Staff of Government and External Affairs. Gee, that's a big title. I hope his pay reflected that big title. But I would think under that title, he did have the authority, either implied or specified, to release such a video in defense of the Marines, because not only in his role, he engaged in a lot of public relations for the Marine Corps with the people of Japan. He's not only an American patriot, he's a Japanese patriot, an honorable man. So when he released the video, it clearly showed that the communist-inspired demonstrator did cross the line on his own free will. Well, for some reason, now like I said, I don't know what his job description reads in reference to releasing videos, but his responsibilities and his past activities indicate that he would have been able to release such a video. Well, the general of the commandant of the Marine Corps of that base, a major general, he fired Dr. Robert Eldridge. Now there's something very peculiar about that. Should that not have just been an administrative charge, a slap on the wrist, a write-up in your personal binder or a folder or something to that effect? Firing? This isn't passing the smell test, folks. I'm sure the truth will come out later on. But right now there's a petition taking place in Japan, and we're urging people in Japan, please sign this petition. I'll have the link in the description. to help save the job of this American and Japanese patriot, Dr. Robert Eldridge. Alright folks, remember, better dead than red. The commies are looking to get increasingly aggressive and belligerent in Asia, and Okinawa is their stumbling block. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See ya.